my PhD looks at how people get radicalized within conspiracy communities. Conspiracy narratives are basically everywhere these days. And I look at how people first encounter these narratives, how they sustain engagement with them, so what is actually appealing about these narratives, and how they then get funneled into more and more extreme spaces until eventually violence becomes a very legitimized and okay pathway of action for them. And I do this by looking at different online communities, starting with YouTube, and then going into more extreme communities like Parler, which is an unmoderated Twitter alternative, and finally Telegram as well. People become really interested in conspiracy narratives, not because they can't differentiate between kind of real information and misinformation, but because there are certain psychological needs that are unfulfilled, kind of ranging from a need to feel safe and secure, to a need to understand the world, and finally to this need to be part of a community. And conspiracy narratives and conspiracy influences are really, really good at building out those communities. And often this is where people get funneled into the first more extreme space. So people go from kind of encountering conspiracy narratives on YouTube to then being on Patreon, Rumble, Locals, unmoderated spaces that are often paid for as well, or to be part of this community of like-minded people. And that is where they can encounter information that legitimizes violence as a pathway of action by dehumanizing and derogating the out-group, kind of anyone who's other than someone within your group. And then through social validation, through likes and comments and in-group praise as well, this becomes more and more legitimized until it is just an okay thing to do, to go into the street and riot. So what I hope to bring to the table is a theoretical and empirically valid foundation in ecologically valid data sets of how people engage with and sustain engagement with conspiracy narratives. This can then hopefully be used by preventing encountering practitioners and researchers to develop more effective interventions and prevention targets.